Good morning, world. Welcome to the Good Morning Wood Show, aka the Blair Witch Car Project. So, after 2 tries, it's my 3rd try recording the morning wood show, the Good Morning Wood Show. Yeah, apparently I need a bigger phone, or I need to have more space on my phone, and whatever. So anyway, dropped off my kid at school. It's a very humbling experience because it just is. You know, for me, being a dad is very humbling, and I love it. You know, there's nothing more that I love than being a dad. So this morning we're gonna get a little heavy, you know, and if you're not ready for some heavy lifting, then I'd probably just turn it off. I want to talk about depression, and I want to talk about depression because I experience it, and I think that that's okay. I think that there's a lot of people out there that are callous towards it, that don't understand it, that they think it can be solved with exercise and sunshine. And I want to say that that's a part truth. You know, one of the most frequent or consistent things that I do is go to the gym, and I am absolutely convinced that it helps keep me balanced mentally, as well as physically. And you know, I'm not a medical professional. I've done very little research. I looked it up and read some shit on Wikipedia last night. And you know, depression's some real shit. And I also watched this video that Christine, I have a girlfriend. I'm in a relationship with Christine Musgrove, and she asked me to watch this video because we were talking about perspectives, individuals' perspectives, and it's called "What is Water?" Look it up on YouTube. It's an amazing video. It sheds some light on what we each kind of go through in our day-to-day. This man's giving a speech to a graduating class at Kenyon University in Illinois or Iowa. I'm not sure. I have a bad memory, so forgive me. So yeah, depression. About 3 weeks ago yesterday, I was given the choice to go to PMs, which I was working AM shift, so go to swing shift, which is 3 to 11, or to take a layoff. And I chose the layoff because I'm confident in myself, and I believe that the universe wants me to be employed to use my resources and my personality to find another job. And I was very impressed that I spent 2 days not working, which were my usual 2 days off, and then on a Tuesday I was back to work. I'm in an underpass right now. I'm actually in a homeless underpass, which I find very fascinating. Yeah, absolutely fascinating. I don't believe that I'm separate from homeless people, and if I am to believe that I am part of society, that there's possibly something I can do to encourage a change in that situation. So I got a job, spent 2 days not working. My first day was a 20-hour shift from 6:30 in the morning till 3 a.m. the next day, and I didn't work for 3 days, and there was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear that I was going through. I need to pay bills. My girlfriend, my daughter's mom rely on me for a source of income, not the source of income. And you know, for the 4 days following, I was in a funk. You know, I was in a really, really bad funk, and I didn't do shit. I did the absolute bare minimum, which was pick up my kid from school on the days that I'm responsible for, or the days that I get to have her. And that was it. You know, I couldn't get off the couch to go to the gym. I was eating absolutely unhealthy. And that was the best that I could do, you know, and I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with it in the sense that I accept it as my norm, but I'm okay with the fact that sometimes I have overwhelming emotions that I'm unsure how to navigate through, and I'm a firm believer that as long as I'm not causing harm to myself or other people, that I should just allow them to run their course and just experience myself as a human being. And the reason that I wanted to talk about this is because I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with depression, right? And it's like there's so many fucking things that we can do wrong in society's eyes. Like, if I was a teenage boy and I was gay 10 years ago, I would be deathly afraid to come out to my friends, my acquaintances, my teachers, because that wasn't okay 10 years ago. And I'm sure in some parts, you know, it's not okay today. And I think that that's bullshit. You know, as a human being, we should be allowed to express ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, what is right and what is wrong. And I'm of the firm belief that if I'm not causing harm, if you're not causing harm to yourself or other people, then you're doing okay. You know, that it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm really bothered by social injustice, you know? Like I said yesterday, more than anything, I like to witness or be a part of the liberation of the soul, you know? The freeing of the spirit, or to just watch somebody overcome their own adversity, difficulties, insecurities, fear. And not to say like I haven't like completely overcome my fear or my insecurities, but they're not as bad as they used to be, and that's the point. Anyway, the little bit that I wanted to say on depression is that if you find yourself depressed or getting depressed, absolutely try something that might make you happy. Now, I understand that when I'm depressed, the idea of being happy is disgusting. I don't want to fucking be happy. I want to be sad. And that's, you know, what I think part of depression is that, like, it's this fucking vortex of happy emotions that sucks all of the life and the good stuff out of you. And it leaves you to survive or seek darker environments. And that's okay. I think that is absolutely okay, as long as it doesn't start to cause harm. You know, like, if you need to spend a couple days just going to work and then coming home and fucking binging on Netflix. You know, I watched like the whole fucking first season plus one episode of the second season of Narcos, and that was cool. You know, you know, it was a good show. I enjoyed myself. But it's okay to experience depression. If you feel yourself wanting to harm yourself or somebody else, then absolutely seek help. No life is worth losing if there are preventable measures. So yeah, that's what I want to say about that. If you're somebody that doesn't agree with depression or doesn't understand it or thinks it can be fixed by it's just a decision, I disagree. I would welcome you to actually do some research, like in the field research, like find some people that are depressed, you know, post on Facebook or ask some friends or whatever it is, and like sit down and have like a conversation and try to be open-minded. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's those open-minded conversations that are going to allow change. And maybe it's my will that somebody that doesn't understand depression tries to understand depression. Maybe not. I think that I long for, or I am working toward a world that is better. And I think that understanding, empathy, compassion are key components in improving the world that we live in. And why not? You know, if I am part of society, then I have a social responsibility to do what I can to make the world a better place. And I'm not 100% about that. I fall short all the time. But I do my best to see where I can improve. Not necessarily myself for myself, but myself for other people, you know? Or maybe you don't know, and that's fine too. Alright, so I'm just gonna say, you know, like I like to think that, like, I'm a big tough guy. Like, I'm 6'4". I'm not really tough, but I'm 6'4". I weigh 280 pounds. You know, I'm a power lifter, bro, gym bro, whatever. Last night, me and my girlfriend are driving down the street. No, it was actually like, yeah, my kid was here too. Thank God she didn't see what happened. Me and my girlfriend are driving down the street. I'm driving, and I hear my girlfriend say, "Oh no!" and it made me like really pay attention. And I watched the fucking dog get hit by a car. And I'm not tough. Like, I'm not fucking. We go to pull over, turn on my hazards. Apparently the owner was right there, and it's none of my business as to what was happening. Like, I don't give a shit. You know, maybe it could have been prevented, maybe it couldn't. Like, I don't need to judge or blame somebody in that kind of situation, or period, really. And like, I literally got nauseous, and I didn't think that I was gonna throw up, but I got nauseous, and I got very uncomfortable, and oh God, it was so sad. But things happen, you know, and at that moment I did my best to like not replay that video in my head over and over and over again. But like, I told myself that the world is in a perfect balance. And if I only want to believe that to make my head more peaceful, I therefore think it is absolutely a useful tool, or you know, attempt to make me a better person, because I don't need to stress out. The less stress that I experience, the more I can be of service to other people, and that's